I'm muted again. I don't know why OBS crashed. OBS crashed? Okay. Yeah. Y'all don't get a starting soon screen. Plush, if you are here, I heard that. So, in the offline chat, also ignore my tea if you can hear that. In the offline chat, Plush typed some stuff, and while I was waiting on my tea, while I was waiting on the kettle to boil for my tea, I figured I'd get it started a little bit, right? I still need it. There you go, post on Twitter, yep. And then in the announcements, because I haven't done in the announcements. What? What? Oh, it's OBS crash log copy pasted. Yeah. Okay, copy. And there we go. Okay. Alright! Alright. Yeah, okay. Also, I changed mic placement. But, hello, Plush. What was that? I saw that. I actually heard that. Because while I was making my tea, I was waiting for the kettle to boil, I figured... Is my speech chat not working? That's fun. Why is my speech chat not working? What? Why can I not speech chat? You are not a mute. Oh, it is a muted tab. Okay. While I was waiting on the kettle to boil, I figured I'd get some tabs open. I'd get my speech chat open and Twitch open so I could deal with all that, right? And I had my door open because I was going between the kitchen and my room, and I just hear as I, going around, and I'm, bringing back my tea, I hear the bot going crazy. Because you put raw with a bunch of H's, and it's like... And it's... and I'm just like, what the hell? Yes, you are. Also, I'm being a little bit boring today. I just had black tea. Just good old hot black tea, that's all I want right now. With a really tiny straw. In hopes that it'll last a bit longer. Yeah. I have several straws that I use. Mainly metal ones. I have a lot of metal and glass straws. Same as always, really. They've been doing a bit better recently, though. In the terms of getting along with each other. I don't know if I've talked about this on stream. I know I've barely talked about it. But there are a bunch of stray cats around. And for a little while, we had a problem of 2 or 3 of them hanging around. We had one I nicknamed Copycat, because at first we thought it was, hello, welcome back, nice to see you again. We had 2 or 3 of them, and one I called Copycat, which the name has stuck, because at first we thought it was one of our neighbor's cats, because it's just a plain old tabby. But one of my brothers came home and was like, he knows that neighbor, he knows the cat. That's not that cat. That's not Luna. That's not sweet little Luna. That cat has balls. And it also looks like my sister's cat, Buddy. And so I've nicknamed it Copycat, and it's stuck, because it's just a really plain tabby cat. I can't necessarily call it a stray. I can call it a neighborhood cat, because it's definitely not a stray. It's well cared for. It eats. We can tell that much. There's another cat that looks strikingly like my cat, an orange... Actually, I have pictures of my cat on my phone, on my computer right now. Hold on. Do I still have pictures? Oh no. Oh dear. That's fun. Do I still have pictures of Dusty? I don't have pictures of Dusty on my computer right now. Hold on, we're gonna fix that. Oh wait, did I might have moved the file. Did I throw it where I think I threw it? Which being homophobic, oh my god. No, I don't. Okay, hold on. I know where I have pictures, where I can get pictures of Dusty. Hold on, we need to show the boy, because he's adorable. I could do that too. T-World Tea Sodas. A mushroom. Oh, I need to try mushroom tea. I'm reading from the general right now. Media. There we go. You can have it in the media. My cat. There you go. Discord got it first. Go over to our Discord. This is definitely a plug. Here's a link. Join the Discord. Yep. Become Parasite. My computer's hating me because I also have Minecraft open. Hello. You get to see the bottom of a squishmallow in a net for like a half-minute here. On. Bloop. Look at the boy. That is my cat. So we have a neighborhood cat. It might be a stray. I'm not actually quite sure. That looks a lot like Dusty. To a point where we've been caught out multiple times. Literally, it happened again today because my dad was looking for Dusty. He peeked his head out and he thought Dusty ran away. But then Dusty shows up underneath a piece of furniture and just comes right on in. It's like, oh, that was the stray. That was not Dusty. And it's just slightly more scruffy, so he's usually referred to as the scruffy orange one, or the orange one. Although we call Dusty that too, so that doesn't super help. But we know scruffy orange one. We're talking about that cat. And apparently there was another one that I think I've only seen once. It's a black and white one somewhere. But to get back to the point, Flesh asked how the kitties are. Because of that situation, they all kind of banded together in a sense of your enemy's my enemy. So they all kind of protect the house at this point, and they get along better nowadays. It doesn't help that our backyard is very cat friendly. We have a lot of places that the cats like to lay and sit, and we also have a catnip plant sitting on the back deck. And also several water dishes that the local raccoons also like. Next time I see the raccoons, I'll try and get a picture of them. Ooh, the most adorable thing. My mom's been growing sunflowers. And the raccoons and the squirrels love it. And what I do have a picture of. Something like that. So, I got a picture literally from last night. Is this gonna dox me at all? No? Okay. I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure. It's really horrible quality picture because I had to get it through the screen of our window. And I couldn't go outside because we also had the screen door shut, so I couldn't take a really good photo of it. But I do have a photo of a squirrel. We've gotten a decently fancy backyard. We have a decently good backyard from years of living at this one house and like slowly saving up for different stuff or getting gifted different stuff. So we had, at some points, I think it's like 5 years ago now, we redid the deck, and also the fencing got finished a bit ago. But part of redoing the deck was we put little posts in, and my mom has like a ring of lights around. And the squirrel was using that. Oh, it's perfect! You can kind of see the gray outline. The squirrel was using the string of lights to steal sunflowers from one of the sunflower heads. And eventually, like shortly after this, not even a minute, the squirrel gave up on the big one, gnawed off one of the smaller ones, and took off with it. And so, a couple of days before this happened, I went outside and... Oh no! Love a favorite part, but my late... I can't speak. This is the worst job to have when you can't speak properly. Gotta love having a lisp. True that. But several days ago, before this happened, I went outside and there were several little piles of just sunflower seeds That's so true. It doesn't help. I've talked about this in the past. There's like a clip of it now because I did a highlight reel / video of like some of the no context things but funny things of homeosis and But I have a very specific stutter because I have a little bit of a lisp, but also your boy's diagnosed anxiety, and I rethink what I'm saying as I'm saying it, so I'll try and re-say the word. I'm not sure if I'm saying a word right, so I'll re-say the word as I'm saying it. So I double guess my stutter, which ends up with a unique combination. So that's all fun. Oh yeah, I don't think I properly finished. There's a bunch of sunflower piles. Organized sunflower piles too, and what's funnier is we have a trampoline in the backyard. It's my sister's, but they don't have the room for it. And the little step stool we have out there at the top, on the top step, was just a organized pile of eaten sunflower seeds. And it was so cute. Next time I see the raccoons, I need to get a photo. I have a few videos from a few years ago, but that would dox me, so. When I stutter so hard, it somehow becomes 3 different words into. I love that. I think this is no longer on the channel, but at some point I did do like some Skyrim streams. And for some reason, I could not say apple cabbage stew. So, I kept messing up saying cabble-appage stew. I need to text Pumpky that, because they were there for that one. I need to just randomly text them that. Hold on. Cabble-appage. There they are. There you go. If they want context, they have to come to stream. Alright, let's get this off. Let's actually talk about what we're doing today, because all I have labeled is we're not getting distracted, and I've already gotten distracted. This is a very ironic title. Because not only have I gotten distracted at the beginning of the stream, but I got distracted from doing the stream in the first place, because all I've been doing all day. A couple days ago, I got started on a Skyrim stave, because I just wanted to do just thieving, that's it. I just wanted to do a thieving questline, nothing else. No getting really buffed up, just thieving. And so I've been doing that. Oh yes, it did! I saw that! I got a notification because I have Steam. I got the notification. That sounds like a skill issue. But I got distracted from stream because literally 6:40, I looked at the time. I no, it was 6:40. I was doing something or other. I think I let my cat back in. And I'm like, oh, I still have time. Or I realized, oh, did I forget stream? No, it's 6:40. We're fine. Your discounted Dollar Tree. I want you to explain that one. I would like to know that one. But I got distracted because of Thieves Guild Skyrim. Okay. I can kind of see the waffle because of my button up, but... Oh, damn, okay. You're not worthy of more stories. We're hopping right into this. I am now ignoring chat. Today, I'm gonna try not to get distracted. We're gonna be spending some time building. I have an older save that I refuse to get rid of because I really like it. That I did for a failed video and a 100 days video. I failed the start of it because I really wasn't happy with how I started it. And then I uploaded a video of, or I asked if people wanted 100 days of the world of me just doing random stuff, which I did. But I still have the world, and I never actually built myself a proper base. I'm in just a sort of storage bunker, and I've always wanted to make myself a proper base. I was going to. Actually, a base kind of similar to what I have behind me right now. But I never actually finished it. So, we're gonna do that. Thank you, Minecraft. Also, we're going back to story time now. Also, my drawing tablet died on me. I knew it was an issue with the drawing tablet I got. I got an XP pen. I know that's not the best brand. It's the brand I've used in the past that I like, and I don't have the money to shell out for a Wacom. Or Wacom, or whatever it is. I forgot I had shaders. Okay, let's fix the shaders real quick. I don't know my keybinds. I don't know my keybinds. But I don't have the money to shell out for a Wacom, so I'm like, okay, let me do XP Pen. I got XP Pen Artist Pro 12, which is an older model that... Where is the buttons? What do you mean I don't have shader buttons? What do you mean I don't have shader buttons? Doesn't have a good large text, even large size by the size of a Twitch channel. Damn, that sucks. Sorry to hear about that. Goggles preview, I know that. That's Journey Map. That is also Journey Map. And that's JEI. Okay. Apparently, I have to go all the way through all this. There's no actual hotkey because it's on Forge. I wanted to say a little more than that, but I'm trying to keep from swearing, so we shall not. And I forgot this is an older version. You can swear. I just tried to avoid it, so I don't have to worry about censoring myself as often, because I usually forget to censor myself anyway. Do I not have chat on this? What? Oh, I have a... Wait, what? What? Hold on, you get to see behind the scenes for a second. No? I didn't add it? What? I don't know what that... Why do I have that nested... Oh, yeah, I don't want that as a nested over... I clicked the wrong nested overlay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. I put my audio recording as a nested source, and not my alerts, which is a bit of an issue. Okay, I need to fix a lot of these settings. More shadow config. I want this to be as low as possible. I have it set up on Passion Project perfectly now. I just need to really fix up this, because this is... Set it to minimum, and then I'm gonna fix up everything. And we'll slowly get through all this. So off, 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 yes. Off, 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 yes. Nope, 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 nope. I just want the bare bones aesthetics. I want the bare bones aesthetics, and that is it. Why do I have reflect? Why is reflection still on with the minimum? I don't need reflections. Oop. Oh, which one was I in? Was I still in this? No. Was I in here? Yes, you are. Very scary. Where is stuff? I have a little notebook. I said last stream I need to actually start writing down stuff to talk about on stream because I think of something, and then the moment I hit start stream, I forget about it. Also, something funny. In the video that I recently uploaded, I asked... Oh yeah, that too. I asked Pumpky... Oh, this one. I asked Pumpky... Favorite book in the past 6 months. Elemento P. I can't remember who it's by. It's a very short... It's a shorter read, you can do it in an afternoon. But it is a very interesting, unique book. Elemento P. I'm gonna also type it up in chat. P by Mark. Done. There you go. Yep. And it is a very interesting story. Basically, you know the sentence, the lazy the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy blue dog. Basically, it's like, oh, takes place where the guy who made that phrase came from. And they worship him a little bit, but then they start losing letters, and so they're like, okay, we can't use those letters anymore. And the entire book is written in letters. And it's very interesting listening to the book, because I read this, quote unquote, using an audiobook while I did other stuff. Yeah, but at first you don't realize they're not using letters anymore. But as you get through the book, it gets crazier and crazier, and they have to solve and figure out how to get them to stop taking away letters. And the solution is amazing. It's a quick read. I think the audiobook was like 6 hours maximum. Very good, nice read. It's a very creative book. It's definitely uses some fancy words. Because they're trying to get around not being able to use certain words. But it's still fun to listen to. Which was one? I was in this one. Okay. That's already 1,000 times. Yeah, that's 1,000 times better. The little YouTuber isn't nearly as laggy. Okay. And I think that's everything I can turn off. Oh, no, 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 no. Turn those down. No, 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 no. No. Oh, yeah. And I'm not gonna worry about color grading. I can't do color grading. And we're gonna turn all these back on, because they're cool. And I want them to be really slow. And hopefully that's not too bad. Okay, 1,000 times better. YouTuber's still a little slow, but it's doing a lot better. Okay. I'm walking the wrong way. So this didn't really get seen much in the video. Also, it's modded, so expect a bunch of this. I barely have any rockets. Okay. Let's see what I am working with real quick. I have a bunch of extra backpacks. I know all those are probably empty. That's an empty. That's an empty. So those were organized. Those are just for random stuff. And there's all my loot. Okay. And I have a lot of... Yeah, I do have a totem of undying. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. And let's throw this on my back. Actually, wait, no, Elytra. Oh, right, because I probably had a dyed Elytra and I got rid of dyed Elytras. So what happened is this world is actually imported from a different Colony Craft mod pack I made. And so I, like, transported most things over, but not everything. I just need to trade. I don't know. Who do I have? Do I have a mending? I would assume I have a mending. Yes, I do. I just don't have unbreaking. I'd assume that's not a huge issue, because if I remember this mod pack right, it really shouldn't be. Because I have my beloved tool leveling table. I just need a bookshelf, but that's easy enough. And you have Silk Touch, so... yeah. But that is seriously a good book. Here we go, mending, and then I'm gonna use the other book we got to do some enchanting. And give myself unbreaking, and then make this absolutely ridiculous. Do I have this? Yes, I do. Okay, okay. No, 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 no. I just want unbreaking. I just... yeah, I should have really checked this beforehand. There we go, okay. And where do I keep stuff? Here. And then here. And then I don't need the other book. Where do I store books? This is like all the storage I have right here. This is it. those and these. That's it. Literally. That's not even a joke, unfortunately. And now I throw that back up there. I don't know why I have dirt on me. I have all my crazy random blocks there. Where's my tool leveling table? Where did I put it? Ah, yeah. Okay. What do I have that's a good value? Yeah, let's just use this. So this is why I missed this mod pack. Yeah. I think that's enough said. Enough said. Alright, Unbreaking 10 should do, yeah. Take those back. Okay, cool. And it's already nighttime. Alright, I have my mine down there. And this is not, oh, it is Journey Map, but it's like forged, so it's different. I got all that stuff. Apparently I did that at some point. I do not remember. Oh yeah! Before I was asked that question, I was talking about... Oh, so let's point out for a second. Oh yeah, my world's also broken, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Because I got rid of dynamic trees. And so, like, all of my trees are gone. And the world's very messed up because I got rid of all the trees. Yeah. So, I wonder if I make a copy of the world, if that would help. I don't... A recreate doesn't really make a copy, does it? Does it? I don't know. We'll just continue on this. I want to make a modded base in general. If not, there are a couple things we could do, because I know last time there were... Pumpkin is very confused. I'm just telling them to go stream. If they want context, you have to come to stream. What was it that I said? There were like 3 different ideas I had. Scrolling up. 1-star colony, trial chamber was my first run, and then modded base on Cool Mountain. And Puppy can't come, unfortunate. Alright. Cause, let it load back in. I forgot that this world's kind of broken, but I wanted to build a base on this mountain, because it's pretty cool. I could always recreate the world, and then it doesn't have to be in survival, we can just make a base anyway. Because this is still a really cool place. Otherwise, I have a netherworld where I'm equally, I say, slightly as set up. And we could, on this world, we could just do a colony on here. And get that going. Make episode 2 after, like, a year. This is weird to see in shaders. It's not bad, don't get me wrong. Do I have arrows? I don't have my... I do have my... Okay. It does not want to render, though. I forgot about that issue. I do have it, it just doesn't want to render. So I just... Like, it's here. It just does not want to show that I am wearing it. But this base definitely doesn't look bad in shaders. I can say that. I'm still very happy with this base. That's definitely one of my favorites. It's not the same as the Dirt Hut, but it's got an equal amount of nostalgia and passion for it. And I got all my stuff set up down here. And I really need to light up this place more. Is this down? Yes. So I got the lower downstairs here. There's a sheep. Sheep. A red sheep. There's a villager somewhere. Or zombie. Yeah. Ratatouille Farms. Outside area. It's still a really adorable base, and I still love this so much. So cute. And very quaint storage. And I also got my lava farm down here, but... Oh yeah, I have my AIoTs all-in-ones on this world. I forgot about that. I know what I was going to do on this world after that first episode was I was going to set up a colony over here. We can do that too. I'm going to see if recreating that world, because I would like to build in that world. I really wanted to build for a while on that. So we'll see if recreating it does the trick and fixes it. Or at the very least, do that. Or at the very least, I can at least build. I don't know if it will work, but perhaps. For the second time, I forgot what I was talking about. I upload the most recent video I upload, the second episode of Playing Passions. At the beginning of it, I asked Bumpy a question. There are two questions. The first one was what was either the hardest meal they've ever made that ended up tasting absolutely horrible, or the easiest meal they've ever made that tasted amazing. And my answer was poached eggs, and a funny little thing is that same day I uploaded it, I didn't plan this at all, because when I talked to them about this, or not poached eggs, I made eggs in purgatory. The way I make it is poached eggs, though. Okay, yeah, it's just a creative world. That's a normal world, so we can just go and teleport to this way, the right location, which should be about... I can't teleport on this version! We just have to run over. But eggs in purgatory, the way I make them, I just do poached eggs instead of doing the eggs in the broth itself. Well, I actually happened to make purgatory eggs that night for dinner anyway. Which I think is really funny. A small little thing. Because I think when I talked about that with Pumpkin, I didn't know I was making that for dinner yet, because we hadn't planned out the dinner list. Because that's what... Oh, it did fix it! That's what my family does. We plan out each dinner list. It's like, okay, you're doing it this day. And I was trying to upload the video the night before, but I wanted to review the footage and show them the video with Pumpkin first, which is what we did, and that ended up not happening that night and the next morning, and I also changed the thumbnail from what it was originally supposed to be, so that also helped delay. And this is actually kind of laggy, so I'm gonna turn off that shader back. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong. Kinda laggy though, it's not the best for building. Excuse me. Minecraft, can you handle me turning off a shader pack? Please, I beg of you. Thank you. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, so much smoother. So a fun thing about this mod pack is we actually have a lot of options for blocks. We don't just have these. Also some amethyst blocks, because I have an amethyst mod. If I sit down here, there's this little thing now. And you can't see it, because they don't like to load in, but there's also a lot of options. So if I just grab stone, oak, I think we could do some stuff with copper too. And for extra example, pumpkin, why not? So now I can throw stuff in here and get blocks we normally wouldn't be able to get. I can make doors. We can do these kind of blocks, which require 2. Well, we can do it. They probably look better doing this, though. Yeah. Which includes doing... Oh no, I thought we could do pumpkin, okay. Thinking a different mod. I'm thinking a chip. And we do mushroom? No. I know there's certain blocks that we can't. I'm really upset that we can't do lodestones. Because lodestones make a beautiful tile. But we can do other stuff. Including copper. We can make trapdoors and panels. We can also make paper walls, which is essentially just the pane glass. And also glowstone, which doesn't require you to grab glowstone. You can just have free glowstone blocks. Or does it need glowstone? I think it actually needs glowstone. Okay, never mind. And then you can also make bricks out of anything. Which is super fun. But I think I'm just gonna be... I think I'm just gonna be a little basic. I did have sketches and plans for this, for a base before I decided to drop this project. So I don't think I have the sketches for that anymore. I might somewhere, but not in a place that I know where it is. The problem is, my immediate thought is basically the Colosseum. Think about how the Roman Colosseum looks. Can't speak. Think about how the Roman Colosseum looks, and then just pop it here with a bunch of layers. That's basically the original idea I had. And then kind of continue that sort of design with an archway over here, tower here, maybe a tower there. Now I'm looking at it. I think I wanted one there. I wanted to add supports to the floating island, but I don't want to do that necessarily anymore. I think it'd be really cool just leaving it as a floating island and then building over it. And I'm feeling like just building with some quartz today. And because we have this lovely, lovely block, we can do a little more with the regular smooth quartz than I would normally be able to do. We can grab these, the typical blocks, and then I can also... I'm gonna need extras. Smooth quartz. I can also throw this in so we can get... We already have stairs and such. Slabs. I want panels. Just a full panel. And yeah, let's do some pillars. There's 3 kinds of pillars: round, voxel, and square. So let's look at all 3 of these and see how those do. And there's also paper walls that I would like to make. What's the difference? That's the difference. Okay. I definitely don't want you. I think we're gonna stick to the voxel ones for now, and then, as I said, these just act like your iron bars or windows. And then see in these. Oh, is it infinite? Okay. Then there's lights that can be made. And also brick. I want to see what the bricks could look like. I don't like either of those. They don't really work well, of course, because we already have a good brick. I gotta fix up my inventory just a tad. And I think that's all I really want out of these. I do actually want... excuse me. There we go. Can we not make? It'll let me click this. I can't click that. Why can't I? It can't make a wall. Okay. You're fun. Why can't I make a wall? That's sad. Okay, I think that's all we'll need for now. I'll fix up the build as we go. But right now, I just want to get some plans out. So as I said, we're going to do that Colosseum-esque vibe over here. I'm thinking... I want at least like 3 layers to this. So we're gonna do a little bit of math first, unfortunately. Nope. I want to make this just a wee bit higher than the hill, but definitely lower than this area. Not necessarily lower than this, but definitely lower than that, higher than this. This is 105. I want it to be lower than this part. 129. Where are we sitting? 115. Let's go to 120. 115 was good. Yep. 16, 15. And then we're sitting at 72, 30, 15, minus 2, 30, 15, 45, minus 2, 43. We add 1 to that, we could do 4 tiers of 11, roughly. And 11 should give me a decent amount of room to work with. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot I have to take into consideration. Because I can't do an even line between these two. So I have to, with the way I'm building, I have to take into consideration a line between each. So if we're doing 3 layers, I need, for this build, and we'll do 4 lines, yeah. I feel like a circle, no points. That's fair. Mind forgot. Okay. We have 43. I need 4 in between. Oh yeah, if we do, yeah, that works anyway. Okay. So I'm just doing 10 then instead. I need 1, and then that's 3, 5, 8, 10. Let me double check my work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. Yeah, schoolwork sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. What are you doing school for? I am not in college. I get to hear about horrible schoolwork, though. I know it just started back up again. I'm thinking this week or last week, right? Although I guess that depends on where you're at. What are you in college for? I'm assuming it's college. I'm gonna be doing a transfer degree. I don't know what that means. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I forgot. Deal with the game rule. Nice. I still do not understand a transfer degree. Treat me as a little baby. I do not understand a single thing. The moment I left school, I lost all that knowledge. I'ma be real. Weather cycle false, and time set. Yep. Cheap school. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeesh. I assume that's cheaper than most, but that's also still a lot of money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. I mathed correctly, even though I got the wrong answer, but still did it right. Because I needed 4 off, and I got 5. I made room for 4 points, with 10 in between, and I got 5 points and still did it correctly. Yeesh. That's a lot. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make a really big circle, and I'm gonna BS my way through it like I normally do. Actually, let me get an arch going first, so I know how I want to build the circle in the first place. We're gonna do my favorite handy dandy thing. Yeah, that's fair. I had a friend that did do a summer term, and I know they hated it. But they had to do it because it was literally the only way to take one of the classes they needed. They could not skip that class. Oh, I lost all the points I just did. Yeah, for you. Yeah. And don't you have to do, like, some time, like, a separate, smaller teaching degree after teaching classes, I think it is? Unless that's just specific to my state. 1, 2, 3. Or my area, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wait, I'm doing this so bad. 84. 94. I forgot, I can just cheat. Arches. I cheated and it didn't work. What did I do wrong? Right now, we're building a Colosseum-esque thing. Also, hello, welcome. I should actually mention that. Hi, I'm Mutation CRP. We mostly do this kind of content, building, and then I also have, like, a building SMP. Right now, we're just doing a modded build. This was from an old world that I didn't continue. I dropped the project, and I've always wanted to actually put a base at the school mountain. So right now, we're starting with a Colosseum-esque, like, arches, archway, just a big old building. And I want to throw some plants in the middle. I forgot to mention that earlier. How did I mess this up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's how I messed up 10. So I assume if I move all these up one, no. Future preparation program. Okay. So transfer degree, you're just doing... Oh yeah, we're talking about college right now. Welcome, hi. Ooh, damn. That's a far away. Nice. That's nice to hear. Still slowly drinking my tea. That's very true. I've been building... It's almost been a decade now. That's a crazy thought. It's like a sale. Take 2 years here for cheap price and then goes 2 years somewhere else. I've been building for almost 10 years, and I was a very crazy Minecrafter early on. And I still somewhat am. Because the way I started playing was purely creative, and it was only about 5 years ago that I started learning anything survival. And when I did play survival, I would simply just eviscerate mountains. That's all I did. And I only used stone tools. I rarely got iron, if I ever got diamonds at all. Because I played mainly Bedrock PS3, so we had a limited, like, 1,000 by 1,000 world or something. Which was so much fun. But I moved to Java, I think it was 3 years ago. Yeah. I got into survival more recently, so I'm decent at it nowadays, and I did hardcore for a little bit, which I have up on YouTube. But I got tired of losing hardcore worlds because I get very attached to my worlds and play worlds super long term. If I can at all, so I've only beat the dragon, I think it's like 6 times now? 7? Or actually, I have to add a few, because I beat the dragon a couple times on the SMP recently. It's now 3. Okay, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's the first time. Never beat the dragon by myself. Yeah, that's fair. The first time I did it was super... Try to do a hardcore world, but it's hard not to die. That's very true. Always get very skittish when it comes to doing anything. That's completely fair. I think it helps for me. It took some time to get used to dying, because I get very attached to worlds and I get very upset if I die, even if it's not a hardcore world. if I died in a world, I'd often just completely drop the world and restart, which is a problem I still have. I'll still restart worlds if I don't like how it's going. Which I'm getting better at, thankfully. Oh, now I can just do this mindlessly. I can just build Arch. We just want pretty Arch. That's all I want. That's actually really cool. I like that. I love that. That's a really cool way to do that. For me, I think what helps with hardcore is just the coolness of that. Of just like, oh, I've had this world for ages. I usually play it pretty safe and find unique ways to go about things. I can't, because I know there's like some cool things I've done in the past to like get around it. Like in the hardcore world, I had a modded hardcore world, and I added a mod that I started getting tired of the hardcore world, so I wanted an excuse to die, and so we just went around defeating modded bosses for a while. And I added a deep dark dimension. And so we had to defeat the warden, so I cheesed the warden. I stood, I think it was like some odd 50, 75 blocks above it, and we just cheesed it. And it worked. Absolutely worked. And I still think it's like one of the funniest things I've done. I can't... Oh, there's another way I like cheesing the warden. This wasn't on a hardcore world. This is actually on this world. Hold on. Oh, yeesh. 70... Oh, that hurts. With modded stuff on a hardcore world, I got a full set of tools, so Silk and Fortune of every single one, including the Netherite hose. And I got a modded tool that's a hammer, which I have one on this world. But this is actually a copy of this world, so I can go to the Deep Dark on this one. Because I like cheesing the warden with withers, which does work. It takes 1 to 2 withers, usually. Depending on the space you're in. There's a reason we're on a copy of the world, because I had dynamic trees on this and imported it. And it broke. But we can go straight over to the Deep Dark in this world. But I don't have it, but I can search it up. I have a modded hammer, a netherite destructor hammer. I have made it twice now. And I strongly recommend you never do it. Because in order to make a netherite destructor hammer, you need blocks of netherite. There is no other way to make this. And in order to make a netherite hammer, you have to make a destruction core, which takes all of this stuff, but you also have to have a reinforced impact core, which takes all of this stuff. Which takes a reinforced core, which takes all of this, which takes an impact core, which you need a netherite hammer to make. So it's some odd, I think if I remember correctly, 108 ancient debris. It's 30 total ancient debris. Which is the most ridiculous thing ever. I have done it twice. I did it once with diamond tools. It took me... I think there's still tweets. I still have old tweets from me doing this. It took me an entire 2 days, I think 2.5 days of mining to get, and I lost footage to that world shortly after, so I wasn't able to upload any more of that world and ended up eventually deleting it. And then I did it more recently for that hardcore for the memes. But the nice thing is in that hardcore I did, in order to get this hammer, in order to get all that netherite, I added a mod that I discovered using this mod pack, which is... Hopefully I don't die while I'm doing this. I'm looking it up. I know it's off this way, yeah? I haven't used... Oh, it's a brand new world, so Journey Map doesn't remember anything. Okay. Ooh. That's fair. Netherite mining can suck if you don't know a good way to go about it, or don't have the time or energy. Oh, I love watermelon. I have a watermelon mint tea right now. I need to finish that. I still have like a good 2 or 3 cups left in the jar, because I just make a giant jar of tea. I know you're over here. I know it's over this way. The Deep Dark's underneath here. I just have to find the right spot, because if I see it, I know where it is. And I dug a giant hole down into it. That's fair. Is it that? Because I'm almost out of... Eurycmid? Oh right, I stopped naming things after a bit. A lick of fire. Forgot circle of fire, lick of fire. Or, it's not circle, it's ring of fire, pardon. Don't know my stuff well enough. Where? That's a D, that's why. That's not the right one. I don't know where I am. Oh, this is the right one, probably, I think. What is the mod? Hold on, I'm looking at this. There's a mod I discovered on this that I recommend because it's really cool. And it adds some really cool bosses. Incendium. I'm pretty sure it's only... I'll look real quick. Oh, it is Forge. It's Forge, Fabric, and Quilt. And I strongly recommend it because that's given me some of the funniest moments ever. No, I'm not at... It's not fully charged, right? I need the other U. Because with Incendium, they added my favorite things ever as the funniest moments I've had on stream. First is the... Do I have a compass still? Do I still have the compasses? Because I can look up the names then. Search by source, yes. Incendium. It'd be up here then. There we go. They add... Where is it? Not Abandoned Tower. Sanctum... Oh! What are you called? I can't remember. Was it not an Incendium mod? I swore it was. Did they get rid of it? Excuse me? What do you mean? Okay, I can't find the one I'm looking for, but Forbidden Castles are really cool. Actually, you know what? We could just go to one. So I think that'd be actually really funny. Where's base? Base. Do I still... I have, like, no rockets. Do I have any gunpowder for rockets? So I think I have my best shot of actually fighting a forbidden castle here. No. Okay. We'll see how well I do. I might actually have one saved. Or no, I have one of these structures right next to this portal. What am I saying? Oh. Oh my. Yeah, we get distracted. What's even funnier, I talked about this at the beginning of stream, I was late to stream because I got distracted. I was playing Skyrim. Was it not this world then? I swore it was. It's not Abandoned Tower. I was going through the Thieves Guild questline again, because I just wanted to start a save where I only did Thieves Guild. And it's been so much fun just running around. Especially because I have all of 2 mods on my game. And it's Swearing Mud Crabs. And then I take damage and, like, I take debuffs when I fast travel in survival mode. So I can fast travel in survival mode. But I can still get debuffs and deal with all the debuffs of it. And it's super fun coming from nothing, and then getting into it. I swore it was this world, was it not? Fortress, Forest? Cozy Palace. Was it not this mod pack? I swore it was Incendium that had it, what the hell? I'm trying to remember the name of it too. Basically, there was a bastion towers that are super difficult. and very annoying, and they're covered with they're absolutely covered with brutes, and then the towers spawn blazes and hoglins. Which is not the best. Wait, why am I trying to do this in survival? I can show it in creative. We're using this world. This world... I don't think I even have this video up anymore, do I? I don't think I have this video up anymore. There was a... Yeah, because I only have like one colony craft. On this world, I don't have OBS up. I died with like everything on me, so I just gave up on it because that was like several wasted hours and there was only one nearby village. But I was going to build this base for it. I started with this design and then upgraded it to this huge thing that I never quite finished. I want to remake this base. This was such a cool base. Because I just stacked a bunch of shapes together and worked with it. Because I wanted it to have a Skyrim-like vibe, and so we got this. I absolutely love it. I miss it so much. But Bastion towers. And those spawn, to get to the actual point, those have a decent chance of spawning netherite and ancient debris and smithing templates. When you're in the correct version for smithing templates, anyhow. I need OMSI. Mine colonies mixed with the actual one it comes from is this. Domum ornatum. Domum ornat. I need it properly. NAM. Name natum. Name natum. There we go. Donum ornamentum. I have a speech bot that like reads out all your messages so I don't lose it. You guys can't hear it because I know not everybody likes the really robot-y voice. That actually read it out much better than I have ever. But it's what gives all the cool blocks and what gives mine colonies these cool blocks. Yeah. No worries, Pumpy. I apologize, Plush. I read the P and I immediately think Pumpkin. I'm sorry, Plush. I'm sorry. Yeah, Mine Colonies uses it. Okay. Alright, we're gonna ignore all that. Grab my compass, and... Really? Immediately found the immediately. That's the fortress. It's modded, but that is the fortress. Anyway. I need to sort... Wait, what? It's Black Spiral! Yes, Black Spiral! Teleport me into the Black Spiral. Please. They're so cool. I love them so much. They can spawn only a few, or they can spawn a lot. I think the bare minimum I've seen is 2. I've seen as much as 8, though. Yeah. They're super cool and absolutely full of loot. So there's... Yeah, that's ancient debris right there. If we go down into it... Actually, let me show off my favorite way to get through these. Because I got really bored on my hardcore, and I was trying to make myself have some fun. And so what I did... At this point, I had my hammer, and I was just trying to get the tools for everything else. So I just did this to get through the entire thing. Oh, there we go, 2 netherite. Ooh, it's a huge mod, and I hate how it clogs up my JEI, but Chipped is really good, and then of course I love Incendium. I will also show the Forbidden Castle in a moment, because that's the funniest thing. And I think I don't use it as much anymore, but Mine Colonies is super cool. And I absolutely just love it. I've never finished it, I really want to one day. But absolutely those are my top. Some more slice of life ones is Clumps, which helps out with entities and experience orbs, so you don't have to sit there for a million years for experience orbs. And and falling tree, you just hit one block and it cups off the entire tree. Or if you think that's too cheaty, you can change it so I'll slowly cut down each one and they will drop down like sand. Which I think is really cool. Also, my hammers. The hammers are ridiculous, but I will always love them. I know there's I know there's another few that I really like. I'm waiting for CurseForge to load. So I know while I'm waiting for it to load, I'll actually keep this open so the lava can fall down. Where was it? There we go. Yeah, already picked it up. The 2 ancient debris and some diamonds there. Let's build down. Oop. True that. And that one's not as good. Which spawner is this? Yeah, that's a blaze spawner. And what's annoying about these, and what makes them so dangerous, when I did this on hardcore, if I popped 3 totems, I made this deal on stream. If I popped 3 totems, I would not continue using black spirals at all. Because I have lost hardcore to these. The problem is there's no staircase at all. So as you're going through each level, the blazes, and if there's hoglin spawners, the hoglin spawners stack up. And so by the time you get down to the blazes level, which is usually lower, there's at least a good 5-6 of them. And there's more spawning as you're trying to kill off the blazes. Oop. Actually, in the failed hardcore video, I think this is the bottom of it? No. In the failed hardcore video, this didn't make it in at all. Because I did not have the space for it. I tried to make it in, but it just didn't work out. I was going through one of these off camera. And as I was going through one, I was almost at the bottom. And a baby piglin, baby zombified piglin, ran up to get some of the gold that had dropped. Actually, I think it was the gilded blackstone that had dropped. And I didn't realize how far down I was. And so I'm like, haha, let me give this guy a little scare. And to put it into perspective of what I did. Zombie piglin. So let's... That's a bad idea. So let's consider this. Oh, I think it was a regular piglin, actually, then. Because he ran towards it. I just need a regular piglin. So, consider that I thought, oh, it'd be funny that I'll just drop him down and give him a little bit of a scare, and then I just... Yeah. And I laughed so hard, I immediately paused the game. Because I had to stop myself from laughing, because this happened at like 12 AM and everybody else was asleep in the house. Not my best moment. Oh, actually, let me put this into hard. And now we're gonna go over to the castle, because it is the funniest thing I've ever seen. And I don't think I could do anything better than just going to one. I don't think any amount of words, I can't write an essay. I could write a book about a Forbidden Castle and not encompass everything within it. That is a piglin with an elytra. They also have rocket crossbows. So if I just... Oh, that's different! Okay, so when I went through one, it was a sea lantern one. That was a sea lantern blue statue. This is a yellow frog light yellow statue. Okay, that's cool. But if I just... And I need... Let me set myself up for success and show how ridiculous these guys are. Just set myself up for success real quick here. Give me some arrows. Let's really set myself up for success. Where are the damage arrows? There we go. And you know what? Why not? Let's really show how ridiculous these guys are. So if I just turn to survival. Oh yeah, they have netherite tools. There I go. Yeah. They have netherite. Oh yeah, I'm all the way back here. They have netherite tools and swords and diamonds and ender pearls. They teleport around. It's interesting to say the least. Yeah, it is its own special hell. I need the compass back. Oh no. Yeah, I have the problem because I spent most of my childhood reading, and so my default is just overly formal speaking, and I try and use the most correct word vocabulary wise. So I just come off really prudish and preppy when my education has been very basic and I was just left alone to my own devices a lot. My problem was I just got through school really easily to a point where most of my classes was just me sitting there drawing because I got my work done early. A lot of teachers hated me for that reason. I got a really funny story, actually. So, in 9th grade, I took graphic design, and when I was in 9th grade, at the end of 9th grade, COVID hit. So, that's important to this. COVID hit, I think, just after my... just around the end of my first semester, I think is what it was. Or maybe it was later. Somewhere around there. But this is slightly important. Apparently, I get told that I sound... Via online friends, I've been told I'm, like, been estimated at, like, 25, but I'm not even 20, so... Yeah, it's interesting. But I took, in 9th grade, a graphic design course. And the teacher we had also did photography. Yeah, no. The voice does help, I suppose. But the graphic design teacher got the job because of their experience in the work field itself, and they also did photography. So they left teaching for often throughout the year to go to conventions and stuff to learn more things and network and so on. One of the times they were gone, we had an older sub, and I had finished my work already. And so they come up to me, and I'm just like chilling on my phone, and they're like, "Why aren't you working?" I already finished it. Well, then do the next assignment. And so I did, and I got the next assignment done, because it was really easy. Because I already had an art background by that point. And so the teacher comes over, why are you on your phone again? I finished the assignment. Do the next one. Do it until you... And then I finished the next one. And it happened again, and she's like, do it until you can't do anymore. And so I did, and I still had 15 minutes left of my damn class. So... for the rest of the year, I had to do next to nothing. There was only, I think, 3 other assignments I had to do that year. Because each assignment was a bigger project. We only had a few assignments throughout the year, so she could help everybody out. Because this was an intro course. This isn't heavy-duty graphic design. A lot of them were follow this tutorial, get it done, and she made sure we had a lot of time to do it in class in case we were slower and having trouble with it. And if we were doing it fast, cool, we have plenty of time. And I still had time left, and I really pissed off that sub, and I still think it's hilarious. But excuse me? Excuse... That's fair. What's funny is I really liked math. Yeah, this castle paints them as cannibals. I'm gonna be real. Because if we go down here, I'm hoping they have stables. Where are the stables? Come on. I'm not on the right level. Where? Does this one not have the stables? Stables? More stable than I am, please? There's gotta be at least one, come on. There's no stables! Okay. Oh yeah, I got distracted. I really liked math in school, and if I like got into math again and actually took a moment to look at math, I'd probably figure it out pretty quickly. But I absolutely loved algebra. And so I get really bored in 8th grade math one time, and so I remember beginning of the school year, I had a peacock glitter like teal notebook, and in the back of it, I just wrote myself random symbols together to make an algebra problem, and then solved it, and I did that a couple times before class started. Good to know I'm consistent. That's fair. Why? Oh, the pressure plates are decoration, okay. There's no Hoglin stables here, that's sad. Alright. I want to... Oh, right, I forgot. They have the little tree room. But these guys are also ridiculous. Damn. So I'm gonna do this to myself again, and this is how we're gonna close it off. Let me just show you how ridiculous these guys can be. Yeah. It's that fast. It's something. It's not fun. Oh wait, I know what I have to show. Where it's over here. Wow. Yeesh. I feel like it's math teachers, like majority of the time they just aren't the best. What I sincerely think, I'm not sure if this is a hot take or not. Art teachers are always a hit or miss, and the best ones are never traditional art teachers. My favorite art teachers was the theater design / general theater teacher, and my graphic design teacher, and also photography. And I still go see the photography teacher sometimes. True that. Because one of the art teachers I had seriously sucked. For context, I am neurodivergent. I absolutely hate eye contact. It will send me into a fit. I cannot stand it. And this old ass teacher would like stare me down in the eyes, like almost 4 heads next to each other. This was during COVID too. 4 heads next to each other, staring me down and berating me because I was drawing while she was doing a slideshow. And this was a slideshow that she kind of sprung on us. This wasn't a slideshow explaining a project. This was a slideshow of showing us each other's work. And I just didn't care. And I wish I could tell her, I just don't care. And what's even worse about that fucking teacher? I will swear for this one. What's worse about that fucking teacher is, like, I hate eye contact. I have said this. It will send me into a fit. And it did send me into a crying fit. A couple other students helped comfort me, but apparently she called home. She called home to my mom, and I got home from my mom. I got home to my mom, and my mom explained that the teacher had called and told my mom that she was a crybaby in school too. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Oh, hello. So this is another... Oh, no? Yeah, it's so BS. What is going on here? So that's a fortress. That's not a fortress. What? Those are 2 different things. I want a compass. Oh wait, that's another one. This is another one in Insidium that's pretty cool. It's not super worth it, but it is a cool thing. This is the nuclear reactor. You can get a radiation shield. And you can come down here and kill the ghast, and then you can get some cool stuff from it, if I remember right. Like, most of the things in this will drop some cool stuff. Oh yeah, it has totems. I think there's about 4 or 5 of them, if I remember right. Yeah. That was like 5, right? I didn't drop anything cool. Okay, I was wrong. But it does have a bunch of, like, barrels around the place. that have random junk in large part. Anyway, what I actually wanted to show. There are 2 more places in this that are really cool. And that would be the Quartz Kitchen. And also the altar. The Incendium altar. And my tea has gone cold. That sucks. Where? Oh, there it... Yeah, why did it send me all the way up there? When it's down here? Probably because it got spawned on the ground. But what's cool about this thing, and it's just a sweet thing, that's Tort. He's holding a cake, and if we kill him... I forgot. This dude's ridiculous. Give me... I'm not typing correctly. Give me... There we go. You get cake batter when you kill him. Quartz Infinite's deadly cake. Yeah. And then the other one is the altar, which is the most ridiculous thing in the entire world. Darude Firestorm. Am I on top of it? Oh yeah, this is a biome in Incendium and it spawns blazes. That's actually a pretty funny idea. But this is the altar. And I had to look up how to do this. I'm gonna turn down hostile creatures for a second, and we're gonna turn up the game. I will not explain further, but it is just very important that you hear it. I couldn't understand this. And also, I couldn't understand this, I had to look up the wiki. Also, a fun little fact, most of the Incendium structures, you can usually find books in them that will point you to one of the other structures. Because, like, in the castle, I know you can find out about the black spirals. But I had to look up what to do here. You're supposed to get a netherite, another star. Yeah. And I'm just gonna quickly get through this guy. Oh, yeah, right. He's trying to teleport, but he doesn't have the room to, so let me just free him. Yeah, blazes suck. I'm not a fan of blazes. Also, this guy's ridiculous and I almost lost my hardcore to him once. Second time, I beat him with 0 totems left. It took all of my totems. What? Where? Where? Oh, there he is. I've never actually seen this happen. Every time I fought him, he stayed in the altar, but this is a bit of a mess. Oh yeah. This guy is absolutely ridiculous. And this is the first phase, by the way. That's a bit of a spoiler, but this is the first phase. Where did he go? Okay, still down here. Where are you? There you are. I'm trying, but it's not happening. I just want your second phase to start, bro. Oh wait, hold on. Let me do something real quick. We're gonna grab... Oh yeah, tool leveling table is another one I super like. Alright, as no enchantments. Anvil... I want to grab me just sharpness. That's all we need. And then, because I'm in creative, we're just gonna sit here for a second. Yeah, we're just gonna, yeah. Come on. Yep. Okay. So this this can go a bit faster. Oh yeah, he spawns Vexes, which is... Oh, that's so much better. Come on, dude, just go to your second phase. Go to your second phase. I just want to show it. It's so cool, dude. Oh, was he because he was out of it? Oh, there he is. He spawns music. He has his own song. This is in-game. I have not done anything. Also, this entire... That hurts you. And it gets worse and worse as it goes on. So, yeah. I think, the first time I did this, I burned through, I think it was 15 or 16 totems. The second time, with a lot of golden apples, and I think at the end I had to eat a god apple. I don't remember. I think it actually protects that. Oh, I forgot it's a survive. You just have to survive him. It's not actually a kill. I'm assuming not. Because it looks like it hurts him, but it actually doesn't. I'll go do another one, and we'll see if bows do hurt. So I'm not actually sure. And then you survive them. You are so loud. Please, quiet your butt. Thank you. And then he drops a few things. Prismatic. Oh, is it different drops each time? It's different. Okay. Because I got a different drop when I beat him for real in survival. I got a crossbow that when... It was either a crossbow or a bow that when you use spectral arrows, it caused, like, effect damage. Or, like, extra damage. And it had the cool sparkle effects that the normal guy does. Or that the boss does. These are just 2 shields. Reflects attacks with a powerful sparkle light. Yeah, these are both shields. Oh, it's a rainbow shield! Oh, I love that. But I'm gonna teleport over here. A shield! It's so cool. Okay, is... Compass. A shield. I want the altar. Search. Port. Is it the same altar? It better not be. I'm gonna assume it isn't. That is fair. Alright, star. Burp. Excuse me? There we go, okay. Does it hurt? Yes, it does. Alright. Nah, it works. Oh yeah, and if you, by the way, if you leave the altar or you go too far from the altar, it just sends you this message and despawns it, and it doesn't give the netherite, it doesn't give the nether star back, you have to get a new one. That's fun. Alright. Let me actually get back to building, and not get distracted, hopefully. Yeah, it seriously sucks. You know, before we continue building, I'm actually gonna do a quick BRB. Maybe grab a stick of cheese. I'm gonna be right back. We'll do a quick BRB. Alright. See ya. Alright, thank you for joining us. Usually I'm streaming Sundays, but I wasn't able to this Sunday, so... Yeah, thank you for joining us. See you next time. We're not ending stream, though. That's usually what I say. We're not ending stream. I'm gonna do a be right back. I'm gonna do a be right back. I'm gonna go grab some cheese. And probably a bathroom. Yeah. And then we're gonna actually build instead of getting distracted. So, yeah. We failed that, but it's fine. I'll be right back. I have my cheese. It is delicious. I have sharp cheddar. Sharp cheddar is so good. Like, I go through phases of like different foods, but sharp cheddar, cheese in general, has stuck around. There are technically three food phases I've gone through that have just stuck and I've never stopped. Right now, that's cheese. It's a much more recent one. Previously, and this is a really weird random fact, I have been eating pumpkin seeds for almost 10 years. That is not a joke. My family, we do shopping every 2 weeks, which is a bit of time, yes. We make it work. It just happens to work out the best for us. We do shopping every 2 weeks, and every 2 weeks I get myself a little bag of bulk pumpkin seeds. No bigger than a pound, because I definitely don't pay the full amount for it. And I've been eating pumpkin seeds for that long. Dog doesn't like my sister nor our friends. Damn. Out of curiosity, why? Hi, Pumpkin. Welcome. I'm eating cheese. We're gonna get building after I eat my cheese, but first I'm eating cheese. I have been eating pumpkin seeds for nearly 10 years. I've really been microdosing the testosterone. Fun fact, pumpkin seeds are high in testosterone. Oh damn. Yeah. I do like what it's done to my voice though, I'm very happy about it. It's not cannibalism if I'm eating it. It's more like a massive genocide, not cannibalism. Or not, a mass murder. Let's go with that. No, it's cabbage. What was it? I'm looking at what I sent you. Hold on. Cabal Appage Stew. You remember the Skyrim stream? And I could not say apple cabbage stew? That's it. Yeah. I still remember it to this day. Every time I'm playing Skyrim and I go to cook some food, because I mainly play survival nowadays. Every time I go to play Skyrim and I cook some food, and I see the apple cabbage stew, I want to say cabbage. Because cabbage is easier to say than apple cabbage stew for me. And I don't know why. Play that 10 times fast. What is your definition of romance books? that that's Pumpkin already knows the answer to this. What is your definition of romance books? That I read fan fiction. I don't know what I don't know if you're counting that or not. Fan fiction doesn't really have a genre. I'm gonna answer this as sure. I don't know what you want from me. I finished the cheese, mostly. Also, how observant are you? Yes, I am a horn dog. I got horns, and my look is based off of dog. You are correct. I don't have that. Yes. I read fan fiction, so let's just say yes. Is that a Nightbot command? The ad quote? Oh no. Yeah. Red, white, and what? I can't tell if this is an American joke or a Romeo and Juliet joke. What do you mean? Pumpkin? Um, that doesn't answer anything. You just said yes. That doesn't answer anything. I asked multiple questions here. What? I don't understand. I am not following. What? 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 Yes, I'm aware of this. All I've been told is a title. I don't. Okay. Okay, so I gotta immediate. Yeah, okay. I understand the yes. Okay. That is actually amazing. I love that actually. Okay. Also, plush. What was that command, the ad quote? Is that a Nightbot command? Let me look this up. Nightbot ad quote. Okay, I'm looking it up because that's funny. I like that. Okay. Custom API quote system? Adding quotes. Okay. How do I auto mod? Bruh. Be careful with that. I will deny that last one. Plush, calm your butt. It prompted me to ban you. Calm your butt. I am seeing these. Calm your butt, okay? It prompted me to ban you. To be fair, the last one was too much, especially in this chat. I will allow that one. I will allow that. Okay. There you go. That last one was too much, though. That has now been added to. I'm gonna send this screenshot to Pumpkin so they understand. Because this is just a funny screenshot to keep on my computer. There you go. Shadow the Hedgehog is only allowed to swear in certain instances. Only if it's really funny. You are just being overly aggressive. Do I remember how I like doing this pattern? Maybe. Shadow the Hedgehog is a Oh, wait. I think I've already done this wrong. Wait. Right. I remember. Okay. There's a pattern I like doing, and it's just... You're lucky I actually remember to get that working this stream. I don't know if you guys actually heard it or not, but I did get it working this stream. Wait, do I have the Eggman speech? There's reminders. Didn't we add a command for that? What is it? What is the command? BTTV is the emote command. If I don't have it, we definitely need to add. I think I have enough room for a couple more. I am really living up to my title, aren't I? Not getting distracted. Immediately got distracted. This is all we've built in an hour and 42 minutes. I don't have ADHD. I have the other one. I got the autumn. Okay. Alert. My alerts, yeah. Do we have... We do not. Oh, I swear, you guys can always put up the watch your profanity. That's fair. It doesn't even show on my dashboard that you try to play it. Do I have a cooldown? What? Watch your profanity. I think I need to turn it up for you guys. Because I know it's really quiet, especially on my end. That one's a really quiet one. I turned that up, don't worry. Library. I don't want Haktua. I want, That's just a random thing. Eggman speech. Maybe. Yeah, there it is. I found it. Okay, it's added. Add alert. Yep. I will move it to the top of the list. No fear. Do not fear. It's being moved to the top of the list. It's being moved above Jebaited. Actually, no. Jebaited stays at the top. Alright. There you go. How do I add the quote thing? Do I not have that on my... Oh, you can barely see it on the screen. There you go. Okay. I forgot how long this takes. It does get quiet because I'm talking, but because I have ducking set up, but okay. Probably because I already have that. Yeah. Okay. No? Excuse me, what do you mean? Oh. Well, it's your lucky day, ain't it? Wait, how have you never heard the whole thing? Genuinely. This is a genuine question. Because I'm curious. Have you not watched through the Snapcube Sonic fan dubs? I'm gonna see if it added itself to Nightbot, because theoretically all I have to do is add it. I'm not in it either. Not anymore. I still watched it because it's cool. I don't know anything about Fallout, and I still watch Fallout. I will try to add the quote thing again. I'll see if it's I have to be offline for it. All right, you asked a question earlier. Let me do that. I will try and get the quote thing working after stream because I have it's not working right now, so I think it might be I have to not be online to add it. I'll check. You asked a question. Thoughts on tests that are short, but each question is worth more questions, or more questions where each question is worth less. It depends on the subject matter. I sincerely think it depends. And it also depends on what students you have too. So I feel like it depends on the students and also the part of math. If it's like you're doing reviews, then I feel like each question, shorter questions, but shorter amount of questions, but each question is worth more. We're looking at an old message, Bumpy. I feel like if you're doing review, then a shorter amount might be better. But if you're doing a proper test, then I think it should be more questions worth less so you can really see how much they understand it. Especially if they end up not really understanding anything. So instead of completely flunking, they can at least get a few questions right. But yeah, I'll check out the quote bot after stream. Oh, I just thought of something that I think stream would like, because I just wrote down quote bot. Do you guys, I know Pumpkin's aware of this. I don't think Plush is. Y'all want to see how I write? Because I think it'd be really funny. I just think it'd be really stupid. I have specifically altered my handwriting. So it's I don't need a new window. Why am I doing this? Scarred. I have a window capture. There we go. MS Paint. It depends on how fast I'm writing. Why can't we see paint? Why? Okay, fine. Don't say. I'll open up Medibang instead. Y'all can see the ridiculous brushes I use that don't make sense except to me. Excuse me. Why is it not an option? Is it considered a game capture? It's considered a game capture. It's still not capturing it. Whatever. We're gonna try paint again. I just want to show this off. MS Paint? It's still not showing. What do you mean? Oh no. What's even funnier is out of context. That sounds like our dad, but with context, I know it's just your friend that you consider a dad, which I think is really funny. Well, I just. Sure. Oh, for your build. Yeah. Hopefully I don't dox myself. We're gonna do a desktop capture for the first time ever, I think. You are getting this very temporarily. We immediately got distracted, but it's gonna be funny, so it's fine. So, I write in a very particular way, and I'm gonna see if I can still get all the hand strokes that I do down, despite using a mouse right now. But, it's a little bit off because I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm not sorry in the slightest. But the reason why I wanted to show this in the first place, you want to make a magical guess on how I write my uppercase Q's? Because lowercase Q's are still, like, normal. Except I add, like, a little serif. Y'all want to make a random guess on how I write uppercase Q's? Because it is cursed. And I think is it a cursive Q? Oh, I forgot. I'm turning off my display capture. I'm going to have to cut that out of the video. And cut that out of the VOD. Alright. I don't want to accidentally dox myself. Cursive Q. I almost write a cursive Q. It's slightly fancier. Y'all wanna make a random guess? Yeah. That's So I wrote QuoteBot. 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 Now this is an at. This is an uppercase. Yep. That's an uppercase Q. Thankfully, the way I write A's works really well with the at, so I can just do that. That is not the same thing. That is not. You need to get your eyes checked if that's the same thing. That's me saying that. I got thick glasses. Well, not super thick. I have thick glasses. That is not debatable. Okay, yeah. It proves my point. It just proves my point. I can see that, yeah. Brought a cowboy hat. That's a top hat. There you go. It took me, this just reminded me. It took me years to realize that the Arby's is a cowboy hat. It took me so long to realize that's a cowboy hat. I thought it was just a really fancy A. It took me so long. This was like only realized it a few years ago. Wait, what? I've lost something. Cowboy hate vibes. Also, I just want to write for a second. I lose like half of my penmanship when I'm doing it with a mouse, but oh, sure. That's not how I would write it. I need to do this small because I can't get all the hand motions across when I'm doing this. Yeah. I think I need to do a smaller pen to get it properly across, but the problem with me writing certain letters is K-I-E ends up usually like one letter. Because I write almost cursive, but not quite. And plus, the way I draw letters, it just ends up with this mess, as Pumpkin so accurately described my chicken scratch. And it's the funniest thing to see other people try and decipher my notes. Let me do plush too, so plush is not left out. I need more room. There we go. Now you fancy. Oh wait, y'all are gonna hate me for my Z's. Yeah. That is not a 7. A 7 would not have this. Although I do write my 7s like that as well. You are really trying for this, aren't you? Also, this is how you tell the difference between my Q's and my 9s. It's literally just the serif. I don't need- why would I do a swirl on the 2? And it's not a swirl, it's a serif. What do you mean swirl? Do you mean this? Because that does not mix with my handwriting at all. The most I can think of is this. That just looks like a musical note. That does not look like a 2, that looks like music. I do not understand. Do you mean this? Because that doesn't look like a 2 anymore. It looks like I messed up drawing a heart. I am so confused. Because I can't see, maybe you could add a serif here? Or like this? I suppose right here might work. That kind of still looks like a 2, but it just messes with my brain. This is a 2 to me. I'm looking. Oh. Yeah, I don't do the... Nah, I've always written my 2s like this. Yeah, I've always done this. Also, that's not the middle, that's the bottom. This is the middle, that's the bottom. If you said in the middle of the line, I would understand. Sure. I've already said yes earlier. Yes, I am basic. I'm a white boy very thinly veiled at anything else. This was meant to be a random stream anyway, it's fine. I am the white is the problem. The two sides of my family are German and Swedish. And so we were told the Swedish side... Shut up. And we were told the Swedish side was full-blood Swedish, but the problem is the Swedish went to war a lot and took back the women. So it's more Upper Europe than anything else. So yes, I am white. And the problem is I also have a texture problem with peppers. And so I don't like eating peppers. So I end up being extra white. Oh, true that, yes. Women respectfully. Yes. What about pepper? Do you like the spice I sent home with you? I haven't followed up on that. Do you like the spice I sent home with you? I'm not a fan of spices, because all of them overdo it. I hate the sensation of spice. I like the flavor of spice. There's one spice I like, and it's an Asian spice thing, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's really, really good. And I love it. I got off a bowl of udon at a traditional Japanese restaurant, because my childhood best friend is Japanese, and I got the chance to go to one. And they gave it to me with my bowl of udon. It was so good, and I had to find it, and I got myself a couple shakers of it. And it's so good, and I love it. Pumpkin. Ramen Piston. Okay. Nice. I'm very happy you like it, because I really love it. Oh, the funniest thing. So I am very particular about my spices, and I like Asian spices, I found out. So when I made purgatory eggs recently, I made it with, I can't remember the correct name for it, so I'm just gonna say Korean chili paste. Red Korean chili paste I made with it. I put a tablespoon in it. And I put a tablespoon in a pot of it, and it was too much for, like, most, not to book it, and that's not how you type it in the slightest. No, we made purgatory eggs, which is, it's, I can't remember exactly. Bokke? Something like that? I'm probably butchering it still. Yeah, I'm missing an E. I'm missing a lot of letters in there. Yeah, I'm missing an E and an extra K. I'm missing a couple Ks. The Bokke. Bokke. Yeah. They probably would is the problem. I could send you a recipe on how to make them, because you can just make them with rice flour, and I could send you rice flour, probably. Because you can make them homemade with rice flour. You need I think you need glutinous rice flour, is it? Although you can make rice flour at home if you can get a bag of rice. This. I've only made a single wall this entire 2 hours. This is what we've done. Small dog. My computer's not happy with me streaming, though. It's been a hot minute. Yeah. Oh yeah, point is, I'm very particular about my spices. And so I used Korean chili paste, and it was proved to be a bit too much for my family. My brother liked it, because he's always hogging over like, oh, you aren't doing any spice? I'm like, no, I don't like the sensation of it. I don't like the flavor of it. It's not a good flavor. And he was like, oh, it's a little spicy. Yeah. This entire stream has been nothing but distraction, but it's fine because it's funny. and I full-heartedly expected it to happen. Dusty? Hold on, Dusty wants treats. Come on, babe. Yeah, he's getting treats. Yeah, you fluff butt. Oh, dude was so mad at me the other night. So where I live, we get a lot of, like, we have a lot of, I guess, spiky grass is what it comes from. Point is, Dusty gets a lot of burrs in his fur. And the other night, he had, like, a good 5 or 6 of them in his belly fur, like, right up by his arm and in his back. And he was hissing at me by the end of it. He did not want me holding him anymore. He was pissed. When shortly after I finished, I went over to him, like, love on him, and, like, be like, dude, you can't do this. And he, like, just slowly, like, licked my hand, like, I'm sorry. he realized what I was doing by the end of it. Or, like, afterwards, but he did not appreciate me doing it. In the slightest. I am not a fan of these archways. I am just kind of doing whatever, and it's not working. Let's fix these, because these are not good. I'm not a fan of them. Oh, cats? Do we get to hear about Ron? I would love to hear about Ron. That's an arch. Okay. Ooh. How are we liking it? Oh no. Is it gone really good or really horrible is the question here. I didn't know you were such a fan of coarse dirt. Are you just saying coarse dirt to be like a reference, or do you genuinely like coarse dirt that much? I'm actually curious. Because I was unaware of this sudden love. There we go. 2 hours for that. I want to see if I throw this on the side, how good or bad it would look. Aww. Yay or nay? Nah. Oh? I would love to hear. What is this reference? I have no clue. Unless I've just forgotten and I'm being an idiot here. Oh dear. Here goes the story. You ready for 10 paragraphs, everybody? No. Aw. That's adorable. Let's do 5 and then 3, 1. Aww. I assume that's a positive. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah? Yeah. 1, 3, 4, and that's 5. And then 1, 3, 1, and then we do it all over again. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. I underestimated this so much. 4. Why did I do this to myself? 5. 6. 7. Okay. Well, it's not gonna hear this, but there's Stardew music playing. I have never gotten past year, I think it's 2. I've never gotten past year 2 on Stardew. By the time I get super into like maxing out stuff, and I get really into being really efficient about it. Like, here's a really good idea on why I haven't gone past year 2. I have like 70 hours on Oxygen Not Included, and maybe 5 achievements in the game. Not even min-maxing, I just like things to be really efficient, and then I can't do it the way I want to, and then I realize I want to play Minecraft again, and then I go play Minecraft. I have a lot of hours in Stardew. I think it's beat Oxygen Not Included now. Let me look, actually. Hold on, let me let out Dusty. There you go, dude. Yeah, it has beat. Stardew has beat it. I have 82 hours on Oxygen Not Included. I have 8 out of 46 achievements, and they're all the basic achievements. Of like, oh, cure duplicant of disease, feed a duplicant, have a bed and bath for every duplicant. Very basic stuff, and I have 80 hours of the game, and I've never gotten farther than the really basic stages. Stardew, I have 200 hours. But I've never gone past year 2. I think the farthest I've hit is like fall year 2, but then I restart and do it so much better than the first time, and then I hit year 2, and then I restart, because I can do it so much better again. So, yeah. Yeah. Skyrim, on the other hand, I have 376 hours right now. I think the funniest thing on my list of like, because I organize my games by how many hours. I have a game. I'm tempted to play this again sometime, because I think it's really funny. I have a game called Bird Gut. It's the first game I ever streamed. You cannot find those streams anymore. I don't even know if I have those streams anymore. But, and it was under a completely different name. Not even a name y'all know. I'm saying this to you and Plush and Pumpkin. It's not even a name y'all know. But, and it's not something, I don't think you guys were around when I did that. I don't know if we were friends yet. But I have Bird Gut. Oh geez. Okay, hold on. We'll get through that. We'll get through that. But I have a game called Bird Gut. And I have 19.3 hours in it, and it's a free game, and I strongly recommend you go play it, because it's really fun. Can I game capture Steam? No. I window capture Steam. Yes. That... What? What? Why is it like that? Why? Okay. Apparently I had it like that. Alright. But Bird Gut is a really silly, goofy game. If you are good at it, you can get it done in under an hour. If you're not good at it, it might take 3 to 5. I have all the achievements, and I wish you luck getting all the achievements, because I had to look up a tutorial video on how to get all of them. But it's really funny, and it's a ragey platformer that actually has physics, despite being such a seemingly low-effort game. And I have 19 hours in it. Because I keep going back to it to show people, and then I get it done faster and faster each time. Alright. What has Pumpkin sent me? We're gonna move to chat in for this one. on the server I play in, it was originally me and Cupcake Guy, and we slowly invited a shit ton of our friends. This was before the Swift Sneak update, by the way, when the server... Oh yeah, this is about Course Dirt, apparently. When the server updated to the new update, one out of the friends went nuts about it, handing out the Swift Sneak books like they were crack. Whenever someone needed Swift Sneak, he would be like, have you heard Swift Sneak 3? It's like the best thing since Course Dirt. To crouch and sneak away as fast as he could with Speed 2 and Swift Sneak 3 on Soul Sand. And to this day, whenever something is super awesome, we go, it's better than Course Dirt. Have you also, what I think is hilarious is you're spelling Course Dirt wrong. Have you ever heard of Swift Sneak 3? Because let me tell you, boy, let me tell you, then we get on a tangent about the perks of Swift Sneak 3 like they're a salesman. I love that. Let me move OBS to the right spot again. Hello? Please? Game? There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I want to at least get the outline of this done before I end stream. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I get it. It's better than Course Dirt. Speaking of cats, my cat is screaming. Oh, be louder. Come on. Thank you. He's adorable, but he's a butt, and he wants to go out, and he wants more treats, even though I just gave him treats. Yep. 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 3, 5. Wait. How? I did 5 twice. It's not supposed to go up that high. Ooh, brownie sounds good. But it's late. I don't want to eat this late. I'll make a brownie tomorrow. I have like a mug brownie recipe that's really good. Ooh, I should convince my brother to make some brownies because he's really good at it. Oh yeah, I got you. I will hook you up with the brownie mug. It actually turns out really well, surprisingly. Oh. What I need to do is make some spicy hot chocolate, because I've been meaning to. I have a recipe saved for it, I just haven't done it. Because that also sounds pretty good. 116. Ong. Yes. My phone's going off. Wait, did my uncle ever message me back? I forgot to mention this. My drawing tablet broke. And so I'm getting recommendations from an uncle, about what I should go for a regular tablet, because he knows tech. Yeah, he never did. He hasn't even seen the second text message I sent him about a package being here for him. Oh. Ooh, true that. What am I? Nope, not bath salt. There we go. Okay. And now I just gotta do this a couple more times. I can cheat. I can cheat my system. Oh. Okay. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this one. And we're gonna pretend that this isn't here, alright? This didn't... never happened. What are you talking about? Never happened. Anyway, what I was gonna do... Oh, yeah. That would be a problem, wouldn't it? Cheat! Or make things easier at the very least. Is this correct? This is up too high, actually. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Boop, boop. There we go. Okay, these are perfect then. And then we're just gonna do. We're gonna copy this entire thing. We're gonna move over here. We're gonna not stand in the way. We're gonna go to that. We're gonna do smooth. Quartz. And then we're gonna move all the way back. Change that to 6. Boop. Now I don't have to fill up. Now I don't have to do the entire thing. I don't have to build up to the right place. Copy that. That. 16. Smooth quartz. This is such an easy hack. You have to know this. You can't go building without it. #1 build hack. AKA, it's a command that everybody knows. I messed the command up. Instead of building up the entire frame, just know the coordinates. It's so easy. Alright, thank you, Pumpy. Hopefully this won't take much longer and I can actually get this done. I just want to build this. That's it. That's all I want to do today. I just want to finish building this. Maybe we continue it another day, but for now, I at least want to do this. Oh, this is too high up. I just want to get it done. Something funny as hell. Because I still have my thing written down in front of me of, like, that's not correct. I briefly mentioned this at the beginning of stream. Last stream I said I, should write stuff down because I think of good stream ideas, or stream topics, and then I immediately forget. So I did actually start writing them down. And one of them in front of me is, like, times I've messed up cooking. And I briefly mentioned in the recent video I did, like, oh, I've almost never messed up poached eggs, except recently I did yolk some. And because I was making a big batch of poached eggs for dinner, I messed up so many. I broke the yolks of several of them, so I ended up with just the way I was doing the poached eggs, I always do them in... The first time I did them, I just did them in pasta water, because I was being lazy about it. And the second time I made them, I did it to replicate it, sort of. You're supposed to, theoretically, do it in vinegar water. I've always done it, I have since done it in a salted butter water, making sure there's a hefty amount of butter in there. If I'm doing a larger batch, if I'm doing a small batch, just put a little bit in, it's fine. Oh, I have to do... I have to fix this. But I ended up with just a buttery, like, almost... what am I? Egg drop water. I had to get, like, a slotted spoon to get out the pieces, because I couldn't see the actual poached eggs, and to get the poached eggs out amongst all the pieces of the failed poached eggs. Thankfully I didn't mess up too many, but nonetheless. This would be so much easier if I had World Edit, but I do not have World Edit, so I'm doing this the old-fashioned way. Semi, because the old-fashioned way would just be me building this by hand. Ever so slowly, hating my life and taking hours doing it. And probably zoning out to some 20... I did that wrong. And probably zoning out to some 2015 I wanna be emo, but I'm not really emo music. Excuse me. How did I mess this up? I just made it too wide, apparently. Alright. This one I will build, though, because it's literally a column. It's just a one block. There you go. Oh, how did... That's how I messed it up. How did I manage this? Probably because I failed the copy-paste and I did the one column, and then I didn't do a copy-paste of the new one. Anyway, some other stuff I've failed to make. Not the poached eggs. Early on into me really learning cooking and doing cooking by myself, I made some gingerbread pancakes. Because I saw the recipe and it's like, oh, it's easy, let me do this. And the recipe was easy. I didn't end up using it. I ended up just using the traditional recipe that my mom usually uses. Because I had to restart the entire thing. Because our bulk, like sugar, brown sugar, flour, powdered sugar, none of it's labeled. There are 3 large containers for sugar, powdered sugar, and flour. And there are 3 smaller containers for brown sugar and 2 other things that I can't think of off the top of my head. And instead of using flour in the pancakes, I used powdered sugar. And I could not understand why they weren't working, and then I realized my mistake. Because I went to check the flour to see if it had gone bad. Yeah, no. I just messed up. I just horribly messed up. I still had pancakes, though. Like a half hour later than I intended, but I had my pancakes. I know what other ones do I have written down? Oh, chicken broccoli. The first time I made this, I have to like joke about the recipe real quick, because it's the whitest recipe I've ever seen. What do you mean throw out the chicken broth, like the juices of the chicken? What do you mean? Are you insane? I cook the chicken and I keep the chicken juices. That's what makes it flavorful. The recipe wanted me to throw out the chicken juice from cooking it. What? Are you insane? What the hell? No. Refuse to do that. And all the seasoning was salt and pepper. That's it. Nothing else. Just salt and pepper. Not a single thing else. And it pissed me off so much. I'm not sure how I wanted to go about the pattern of this. So I need the center to be this, and I don't know if that lines up correctly. But chicken broccoli, I made it with a friend, and it ended up really good. And I'm like, hey, Ma, this is a really easy dinner. How about I make it for everybody, because it's cheap and quick. And she's like, ah, sure, whatever. And I make it, and it does not turn out well. I cooked the rice for too long in the pan, and it just did not turn out well. It was just not nearly as good when I made it as when I made it the first time. Theoretically, if I continue the pattern, how does this match up? What? Where did I... That's where I messed up. And then I fell. And there... So that does not match up. What we're gonna do instead is we're just gonna make it per normal. Or follow the pattern. Keep the same pattern, but it's limited per wall. Yeah. Theoretically. What if I did this instead? So we do continue the pattern? I actually like that. That actually looks good. Okay, okay. We have the plan. I know what I'm doing, finally. That doesn't look too bad. I'm actually kind of happy with how this is turning out. Although I'm not sure if I do want to finish it on stream, because I am getting low energy. I might just cut it off stream. I'm happy with stream. I'm not gonna push it until I'm bored out of my mind and I don't want to be streaming anymore. Let's leave it off on a good note. I got some stuff done. We got heavily distracted, but it's fine. Oh, right out of the 2:30 mark too. Okay. Chitting. Alright, this is the magical part where I tell you to follow. And if you're on the VODs channel, I tell you to subscribe. And also visit my main channel, because this is the VOD channel. I don't know how you got here, but you got here somehow. Raw indeed. And this is also the part where I tell you to go over to the Discord, because that's mainly where stuff is. And it's not going to show up on stream, but it will show up in the VOD on Twitch, and it's in the description if you're on YouTube. Yeah. I think that's it. I also have other stuff. There's a bunch of links if you're on the Twitch, and if you're on YouTube, it's already below. It's all right there. You don't have to worry. Everything's together. It's perfect. You can immediately go see everything. And if you want to see more VODs, because Twitch doesn't save them, and you're on Twitch, go to the VODs channel. It's as simple as that. And there'll probably be cut content of this VOD pretty soon here, depending on how well I'm doing at that. But thank you all for joining me. Usually we're streaming Sundays. This was an out-of-course day, but it's fine. Sunday, I hope to be streaming. I'm not sure what we'll do. We'll figure it out. I'll query the Discord after this and see what they think, instead of doing it the night before like I usually do. But yeah, if you got any ideas, I would love to hear them. I usually stick to Minecraft stuff, but hey, if enough people want to see it, we can do some other things. I think that's going to be it. Hopefully soon enough, my current plans, I actually post. If you want to see what I'm doing behind the scenes, I post my current plans on my Ko-fi. So you can go see behind the scenes stuff over there. You can go see my current plans for this week over there. I'm not actually going to share them. That ruins the purpose. Go visit the Ko-fi. I'll add it in the description on VODs too. Go visit it. You'll see what I'm working on behind the scenes and current plans. But yeah, that's it. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.